Hey guys, it's Tara. It's a really fast practice to get your blood moving, to get some movement in your body. Let's go ahead and get started. Bring your way to all fours. Untuck your toes and begin to close your eyes. Find some organic movement in the back of the body. Breathe here and allow the hips to sway right and left, and maybe even turn this into a figure eight. Let the belly lengthen and then move the ribs into a figure eight fashion as well if you can. Push the floor away from you and then reach the head forward. Can you find length and space in the low back, in the belly? Shift this to some big, massive rib circles all the way around. Switch directions of your circle. Finding center. Allow the hips to reach back. Inhale, pull the head forward, broaden through the back of the ribs. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, expand, tuck your left toe, lift your left knee, humble cat to the left. Sit back so much you dome the left hand right here towards the right shoulder. Exhaling back, inhale, stretch through this left side. Exhale back, inhale, expand. Left hand to the left thigh, press them into each other, lengthen through the belly. And then bicycle left, reach the left arm forward and long. Left hand comes on the inside, not the outside, but the inside of the leg. Fingers grab the outside of the ankle, moth pose. Left knee presses forward as the hips reach back behind you. Tip the top of the head down, open the left side of the neck. Little pulse forward and back. Exhale, ankle in front of the knee, figure four, left hand can touch down. Gently pull your way forward, broaden through the back of the hips. Another option with the hand would be left hand to the left glute, lifting up. One more pulse here. Bring your left hand down, bring your right foot back to your mat and step your left foot forward and wide. You can rotate the toes to the left, sit back and then pull your way forward. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, pull your way forward, slide your way back, walking your hands back, left hand to the left thigh, right hand to the head. You can maneuver your leg back in front of you. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach the hips back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, sit back. Keep this length in the spine. Bring the hands to the glutes. Lift up, tuck your back toe, and rise up to a lunge. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, rise. Hover your left heel. And then sweep the hands to the head, press the head back, open the belly, open the throat. Extend the right arm forward, push the right arm forward, right hand connects to the right thigh, squeeze left heel towards the left hip, micro standing pulses in the left leg. Make sure the left leg isn't locked. Exhale, right knee lands in front of the left. Give yourself a hug, right arm underneath. Let the head come forward. The back ribs can rise. Press into your feet, reach the hips back. Intertwine the arms, sit back, rise up. Pull the elbows, the hands away from the face. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. On your next one, arc up and over to the right. Exhale through center, up and over to the left. Next one to the right, we'll hold. Exhale, shift your weight back, I lied. Hold up and over to the left. Squeeze right heel towards the right hip. Bicycle right, allow those right ribs to rise. Float free, soften the breath. Unwind the arms, fly, take up space, breathe. Right hand to the right thigh, left hand to the back of the head, open. Expand. Exhale in towards the midline. Inhale, open, breathe. Exhale, close. One more like that. We're going to hold option, grab the back of the hamstring, kick the foot out if you have space. Yeah, I ran into my wall. But ideally, you have more space. You're pressing the hip back, opening through the belly here. Awesome. Reach the hips back behind you. Let's bend the right foot coming down into a lunge. Left forearm to the left thigh. Reach the right arm. So long, so spacious. Exhale, sit back. Now bring the hand to the head. Press the femur bone back. Lift the ribs. Exhale, sit back. One more. Make it count. Find space. Softly rotate the feet and step the feet wider than the mat. If you need to rotate on your mat, go for it. Bring your feet back to your mat, pedal out the feet, move the hips, breathe. Twist your toes to the left, push the floor away from you, right ear towards the right shoulder. Dome left, bicycle left. Float the left arm. Lift up away from the floor. Exhale, foot lands behind you, back cat, hips sit low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise, push off back foot, bicycle. Breathe. Left hand touches. Left foot will come underneath and through, revolved cat. Hips press back and then reach the right arm forward and long. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, expand. Right hand touches, left foot returns, both knees touch down. Untuck the toes, move the ribs. Find a circle, a sway, a wave, whatever you're craving. Exhale, find center, reach the hips back. Inhale, pull the head forward. Tuck your right toe, lift your right knee, hips reach back. Dome right, left ear towards the left shoulder. Reach the right arm forward and long. Find space, find length. Right hand now comes to the right thigh. Push them into each other. Hover the right leg. And then reach the right arm forward. Find a bicycle here. Widen through the shoulders, length on the neck. Right hand on the inside of the leg, fingers touch the outside of the ankle, knee forward and wide. Or the knee presses forward as the hips widen. Lengthen the right side of the neck by tipping the top of the head down. Beautiful neck stretch here. I love this for the neck. Exhale, right foot in front of the knee, like a figure four. Two options. You can reach and grab the right glute, lift it up. Find some pulses without tucking the tailbone, or right seed hand down. Pull the hands towards the hips, lengthen the entire spine. Softly release the right foot, and we're going to bring it kind of at a diagonal off of your mat. Left foot can return to your mat. Slide the hands back a little bit if you'd like, and find a gentle pulse forward and back. And sometimes that width in the feet is really nice to keep space in the pelvis, especially if your hamstrings are tight. Slowly walk the hands in. Bring the right hand to the right thigh. Heel toe the right foot back to your mat. And then left hand to the head. Press the head back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale to rise. One more like that. Keep all of this freedom, this ease in the upper body. Now bring the hands to the glutes. Widen through the hips. Lift up. Option, tuck the back toe, lift up to a stand. Beautiful. Keep the hips lifted. Now bring the hands to the head. Elbows draw forward. Lift up the back bottom ribs so you're not compressing into the low back. Extend your left arm forward. Push off your back foot, left hand to the left thigh, squeeze left heel towards the hip. Micro pulses here. Bending your right femur bone, push it, or not bending your femur bone, bending your hip, bending your knee, pressing the femur bone back. Hopefully you don't have the ability to bend your femur bone. Or maybe you do. Maybe you need to teach me some things. That'd be cool. All right, left foot touches in front kickstand, left arm underneath. Move the upper body. You can even round through the upper body. Press into your feet, reach the hips back. Inhale, rise up, clasp the hands if you'd like. Exhale, sit deep. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, sit deep. Inhale, rise. On your next one, sit, arc up and over to the right. And then to the left. Exhale, sit, arc up and over to the right. And then over to the left. Shift your weight back to your right foot as you sit through center. Squeeze left heel towards the left hip. Try a bicycle to the right. Lift through those left ribs. Unwind the arms. Make a big star almost. Breathe. Awesome. Left hand to the left thigh. Lengthen. Right hand to the head. Exhale, close. Inhale, expand. Exhale, close. This one will hold. Option, grab the back of the hamstring, kick the hamstring into the hand. Exhale, bring the left foot behind you, zigzag. Bring both hands to the crown. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale to rise. One more like that. Softly extend the arms, step the left foot wide, step the right foot wide. Find a sway through the upper body. Allow the ribs to lift and float away from the hips. Keep this space, this length in the upper body. Bend your knees. Bring the hands forward. Keep your gaze forward. Walk your hands forward. And step your feet to your mat. Pedal out the knees, move the hips, breathe. Twist your toes to the left after you fill the ribs. Push away from the floor and the hands. Now twist your toes to the right. Twist toes to the right, my bad. Dome right, left ear towards the left shoulder. Bicycle right. You can keep the dome or reach the right arm forward and long. Push away from the floor. Find space. Find length. Right foot's going to land softly behind you. Back cat. Right hand to the head. Press into your feet. Rise up. Exhale. Sit back. Inhale. Rise. One more like that. Right hand touches. Right foot comes up. Underneath and through. Revolved cat. Dome left. Reach through the left now. Exhale, sit. Inhale, expand. One more. Bring your left hand down. Right foot's going to return to the right side of your mat. Bring your right hip down. Seated side twist. Bring your left hand in. Dive onto your right side, stacking your knees. Flex your ankles, keep your toes soft, reach the hips back. Let's bring both hands to either side of the head, press the head back, open the throat. Press into your feet, lengthen through the spine. Option, bicycle left. Keep the legs parallel to each other. Don't let the left knee rise into the air like this, yeah. Left hand swoops to the back of the neck. Let it swoop forward. Lift the chin. Let the head drop back, arms float up, knees float up. Find your way back to your mat. Extend your left arm, roll to your left side. Take a moment, reach the hips really far behind you. Lengthen the spine and then sweep the hands to the head. Press the head back, flex your ankles, keeping the toes soft. Try a bicycle right. Sweep right hand to the back of the neck. Open the throat, breathe. One more. Let the head drop back, arms float up. Make your way back to center. Hands in pull-up bar, swish the hips to the right, to the left. Soften the belly, soften the throat. Breathe. Exhale, hips come down. Bring the feet away from the hips, giving yourself more space. Windshield wiper, knees left. And then right. Making your way back to center, arms up overhead, cross left forearm on top, rock the ribs, the arms. Arms move right and left, ribs expand behind you on your mat. Cross the opposite arm on top. Exhale, float the arms, the legs down, untuck the tailbone. Push into the head, the back of the head, lift and expand the ribs away from the hips. And now lengthen the head away from the neck. Exhale, soften. Draw all your attention to the back of the body. Feel the back of the head grounding down onto your mat. The back of the shoulders. Can the back of the shoulders weigh more, be heavier? The back of the arms, back of the heart and the ribs, the back of the pelvis, the back of the legs, the calves, the heels. And notice the entire back of the body grounding down. Noticing the lightness and openness in the front of the body, experiencing that grounding, that open airiness as well. The duality of the two. And let the breath flow freely throughout the entire body. As if you could picture the inside of the body glowing, let it spread out in all directions. Not just the front of the body, but the back of the body as well, fully illuminating the entire presence of the entire being. Radiating out past the limits of the skin, past the limits of the room, the building or structure you're in, and seeing how far you can radiate out. Take up as much space as you can. Please feel free to stay longer if you have the time and space. But if you're ready, we're going to keep this idea of radiating out, but draw your attention back into the body without losing that presence, that shining, that glow within, knowing that it's always there. Inhale. Inhale, find some movement in the hands and the feet. Next, inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, reach from the fingertips down through the toes. Stretch through the left side, through the right side. Bend your knees, roll to either side, and take it slow as you make your way back up. Cool. Hope you feel nice. All right, see you next time, you guys.